Hey, Will, I'd imagine once you see Castro come into the game to pinch run, that you had an idea who's going to go. I mean, what sort of was going through your head, sort of preparing for that, and how much of like the pitch calling was sort of having that in mind, so you have a good pitch to throw on.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to get in the scoring position. Down to run, 2 outs. He's going to go. That's what he does. But yeah, Blake did a really good job picking over. They were good picks over, and that probably kept him from getting too good a jump. Blake was slide stepping. So we did all the little things we can do to, give us a little edge when he does go and we do make a throw down there. We got him out.
And then knowing, I mean, you're just the second catcher who's been able to throw out Castro in his big league career. I mean, how much of pride of that is that for you? Just be able, like, with your throwing and being able to control the running game there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more fun. I know him pretty well when he was with us. So I always, when I talk to him, I can always hold that over his head.
And then it seems like basically since you came up in 2019, you've really swung a hot bat. I mean, what is it about your swing that you feel like has played so well against big league pitching for so long?
I think I have pretty good bat to ball skills. I control the zone pretty well, and I swing at the right pitches. I feel like I've done a really good job sticking to my approach the last couple of years, and just going at bat to at bat. That's kind of what I do. Is just one at bat at a time. Try not to look too far ahead. Try not to dwell on going 0 for 10 or for 20 the last whatever. Just kind of ride the waves, but yeah, I just stick to my process and stick to my approach, and I've had pretty good success doing that.
Thanks, Will.
Next question from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Well, what's it been like to be in the same lineup as a guy you grew up kind of idolizing as a kid?
It's been awesome. He came in, he was a presence from day one. He brought a ton of energy. He was happy to be here. That was kind of lit us up in fire a little bit. And yeah, no, he's been great. He's been great with me. From day one, he introduced himself, came up to me. Was just, hey, any questions you got? Anything, baseball, whatever. Feel free to ask. Don't be intimidated or anything like that. And yeah, just getting to see him work in the cage and all that. It's not every day that you get to see one of the best hitters ever, go through his cage routine, and just being able to see that, it's only going to make myself and make other guys around here better.
Thank you.
Next question is from JB Hornstra. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, for Albert to come up to you and tell you, don't be intimidated, ask me anything you've got, how far did that go? I mean, were you kind of intimidated at first?
Yes and no. I knew I wasn't, going to be scared of him or anything like that. But no, it just, it frees up the communication right away. I was always going to, kind of be in his hip, kind of like I do with JT, do with Mookie, the older guys. And yeah, that's kind of how I go about it. Just, observe, ask questions, and, learn from those elite hitters that have been doing it for years.
And, well, can you compare where you guys are now, having swept this 4-game series, to kind of how the team felt, mood in the dugout when you guys got home to begin this homestand?
Yeah, winning always helps, for sure. We're just playing better baseball. We're executing. We're doing the little things better. We cleaned up some stuff, and we just kind of got in a roll and got some timely hits. Some balls fell. Some good luck happened, but yeah, we're back to winning. But tomorrow's a new day, and we got to go win tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, well, you've talked about your ace swing. Do you feel like you're getting closer to finding that ace swing that you've kind of been looking for?
Yeah, I do. I think your ace swing kind of comes up with, more confidence in the box. Things are going your way. Balls are falling. Today, just having that kind of first at bat, swinging a little slow ground ball that I was able to beat out. you start the day off 1 for 1, and you have a little more confidence that things are going your way. And yeah, I just been working in the cage, hitting a lot off the machine, just kind of tinkering and adapting to how my body is with the swing, what I can do, not do, and just getting in a little better position. And so yeah, I mean, my swing feels good right now, but it's a continual process. You got to keep putting in the work and just grind and and perform and compete every day.
Thank you.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Will Albert said you make him feel old when you tell him you grew up idolizing him. In light of all of that, just how cool was it to hit a homer in the same night he hit his first homer as a Dodger?
Yeah, that was special. I'll remember, being on base when he hit his first one as a Dodger. Getting a high five when he touched home plate. I'll always remember that. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty surreal. But I look at him as a teammate now, not really as an idol or anything like that. He's here, help us win a championship this year.
You had some pretty intense series with the Padres already, and now you're going to face a Giants team with the best record in baseball. Is not that they're forgotten, but how do you feel going into this series? And you feel like it'll kind of be similar to those Padres series?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing good baseball right now. They're not a team to take lightly. We're going to go in, play our game. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing. That's just doing the little things well. It's executing on offense, on defense. And yeah, and just keep putting ourselves in a good position to win ball games.
Thanks.